Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Precious. There are some videos that I'm supposed to have been doing ever since I had Naomi, but to be fair, I've not really had time to do videos about Naomi and upkeep and updates and essential things I've been using. But today I want to talk about 10 things that I cannot do without. Okay, these are things that she uses every single day. I cannot do without these things. Anytime that for one reason or the other she's upset, I could use this to make her happy and all of that. So the first thing is bouncer, right? I've got a bouncer. I'm going to be showing you clips and pictures of the things I'm going to be talking about. I've got a bouncer. This bouncer, I take it to the kitchen whenever I'm cooking so Naomi can be with me. I bring it to the living room. I just take it literally anywhere I am so I can put an eye on Naomi when she's asleep or when she is awake. So that's one thing. Another thing is a dummy. I've actually got some here. At the moment, Naomi's got loads of dummies. She's got 4, and this is my dummy, the box where I put all the dummy. It's quite full. I just put everything like this and close it, and it's quite handy. I sterilize it every day, even including the box. So it goes in here and it's very handy. I put all the dummy inside here, and what happens is that if the dummy she's using drops, I can always take another one. I tend not to go out with just one dummy because there's a chance that the dummy is going to fall on the ground or something by accident. So I tend to go out with my dummy box all the time. Another thing as well that is very important that I use is a dummy holder. Now I've got some other ones, some other colors as well. This dummy holder is very important. If you don't want your baby's dummy to be going on the floor, you can just put the dummy holder around the dummy like this, and you can use it to hold. Just an example, you can just put it on the cloth like this, and that's it. It stays on the dummy, on the baby's cloth. Dummy holder is very important. It has really saved the dummy from falling, especially now that Naomi is teething. She's always scratching it. Sometimes she would intentionally throw the dummy out of her mouth. She just spits it out. You put it back, she spits it out. She's not playing with the dummy. So putting the dummy as a holder on the holder and sticking it on her clothes makes the dummy not to fall. Very important. Another thing as well that we use that is very important is a soft play area. I'm going to show you as well as a picture, or maybe make a tiny video and put it. She always stays in there. It's a time when maybe she wants to watch Coco Melon or she wants to do anything in the living room. I put it on the floor and sit her there. She plays. It's got like tiny bits and bobs that she can touch that makes different noise. That is quite good for baby play, and is very soft. So the soft Playnet is very important. I want to say thank you to it was one of the subscribers or one of my friends that actually bought it for me on my Amazon wish list. It's very handy, and thank you for that. Another thing that I cannot do without, I did not know about this thing. I only found out about it when I had Naomi, is white noise, right? So because this period I'm doing a lot of studying and all of that, sometimes Naomi would want to sleep. By the time you lay her on the bed or on the sofa or somewhere, she tend to wake up. So one of the things that have done the trick for me is I always put white noise. The sound is just like a vacuum, just like a vacuum cleaner sound. If you have not used it, it works for adults, it works for children. White noise is very important. It has been very helpful for me to help Naomi to sleep. So white noise is one thing that I cannot do without. Whenever she's being fussy, she's struggling to sleep, and I really need to do something, I put the white noise on, breastfeeds her, she sleeps. I lay her on the bed or wherever I want to lay her, she just sleeps, and she sleeps for a very long time whenever I do that. Another thing as well that is beautiful as well is the baby Lullaby, which is just on her close to me cot. I'm going to be showing you a picture as well. It's got a light, it's got it goes round. Obviously whenever it's singing, it's a bed lullaby, and whenever Naomi wakes up in the morning, she just looks at it and she smiles and she's trying to drag it and all of that. So she tends to stay on her bed longer time before being picked up because that thing is there. It entertains her, it makes her like just look around and plays with it before she gets tired and wants someone to pick her up. So that thing Lullaby on the bed is very, very important. Another thing as well is there's this toy called Violet, which one of our friends bought for Naomi when they came to see us. Violet is a teddy bear. I'm going to be showing you pictures where it's a purple teddy bear that sings. It can sing for 5 minutes. It can play lullaby for 5 minutes. So whenever I'm going out for a walk, I could just put Violet by the pram and it sings for Naomi. Or even whenever Naomi is sitting in the living room or sitting with me, I could just put Violet and she just listens and play, and it shows some light. It's quite an interesting toy, which I'm going to be showing you pictures and videos as well. So that's one toy that I cannot do without. Very, very important is Violet. Another thing as well that I can't do without is Bib. Guys, you remember when I was pregnant with Naomi that I bought loads of Bib? I actually thought that I bought so much Bib, but to be fair, guys, there are times now that because she's teething and she's always drooling and the thing is getting soaked, and now she's beginning to eat. Whenever I'm eating, she wants to eat something and she's even drooling more. I am going off like using a lot of Bibs in a day. In a day, we can use up to 9 to 10 Bibs in a day, because as soon as it gets wet, I just remove it. I don't like to keep it when it's wet. So Bib is very, very important. I cannot do without Bib. In fact, if I forget, I can't forget Bib. I can't forget Bib. I always have spare in my bag. I always have spare in my nappy bag, changing. I have spare everywhere. I just make sure that I have spare. Another thing as well that I can't do without is my changing bag, which I'm going to be doing a video of what is in my changing bag. So that's my bag that I go out with. That bag has everything. In fact, some things that are in that bag, I don't even know what they are, but it's so important that I have spare. I'm not going to say what was inside the bag, but I can't go out without that bag. It's that important. Even if I'm just going next door, like I'm going to be there for like 5-10 minutes, I have to go with my bag. It's very, very important. Another thing that I cannot do without is my breast pad. I cannot do without my breast pad, because whenever I'm breastfeeding and Naomi on this breast, this other breast starts leaking and all of that. So there are even times I forget to wear my breast pad, and oh my god, I can't tell you how many times I've had to change my clothes because my breast pad either moved or it wasn't in the right place and my breast just leaked and I had to change my clothes. And it's just been one of those things. I cannot do without breast pad. I buy breast pad the way I buy nappy for Naomi. It's that important because of how my milk flow. So these are the 10 things that I cannot do without. These are the things that if I can't do without these things, I cannot do without them, because they are so and super, super important. Is there anything that you can't do without, that you, as for your baby, you're someone who has a baby, you know that this thing has to be, I can't do without this thing? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, I would like you to please press the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video. Bye for now. Bye.